Welcome. This is my latest video on TubeBuddy, the YouTube tool, and I'll put a link in the description to my TubeBuddy playlist where you can find my other videos, and I'll also put a link to my TubeBuddy affiliate link if you want to sign up for TubeBuddy. So in my previous videos I downloaded a backup from TubeBuddy, and then the next video I parsed that out using some command line utilities, and I created a web page. So I ran this one huge ugly command and took that download and made an HTML file with all the links from all the videos in it. And these are all deduped, so I have single links. And I want to correct some of these using the batch processing with TubeBuddy on the YouTube interface. So what I'll do is I have this list of URLs here. So I'll keep that up. I'll clear the rest of my screen. So I'll go to Chrome. I'll open up my YouTube Studio. And I'll look at the list of videos. And there's this menu here, it says bulk meta actions, and there's this one that says titles and descriptions. So I'll click on that, and here we have find replace text. So looking through these URLs, I have some Home Depot links here, and I found that if I click on HTTPS, that these links work, but I have HTTP listed in my description, so I want to update these. Now I'll eventually probably go back through all these and click on them and make sure they're all still good anyway, but for now I just want to update them from HTTP to HTTPS. So what I'll do is I'll try and copy the front part of this, okay, that says http://www.homedepot.com, okay. I'll go over to my TubeBuddy utility with the find and replace, and this can find text, find and replace, insert after text, insert before text, remove delete text, add text to end of description, insert text at beginning of description, and replace entire description. So one thing I should point out is that when you're doing batch processing, you can batch screw everything up really quick. So first off, it's a good idea to do that backup I mentioned before you mess with any of this in case you do screw things up. But then also be very aware and careful. Don't do this while you're sleepy, and just know that you can screw everything up. So, you know, if you're doing this for a business, don't do this on a Friday before you're leaving for the weekend. Be super, super careful. So the text I want to find, I'll paste that in there, and that's the Home Depot URL. And the replace text is the same thing, and I'll put an S after HTTP. So now this will go and change HTTP to HTTPS. Now, no one would ever do this, but technically you could go in here and put a P under find text, and then you could put PS here under the replace, and this would change HTTP to HTTPS. But this is an example where you could screw things up. You want to have the most specific search criteria you can so that you're not accidentally, inadvertently changing data. So change this back before I screw something up. And then we have options down here. We have case sensitivity. That can be useful to use if you know the case is going to be a certain case. And actually this is all going to be lowercase, so I'll go ahead and click that. You can do partial word matches. That's what I'm doing here. And it says, note, because your find text contains special characters, the checkbox include partial word matches automatically is checked. And then we have search in titles and search in descriptions. So I'll just do descriptions. And here's an example they give you down here. It has find text, replace text, and they show before and after. Then down here I'll hit continue. And you can say I want to search a full list of videos or load my most recent 50 videos, and that's faster. It says a list of video IDs that I specify, all videos in one of my playlists, or search a list of videos that match my search phrase below. So actually we can just paste in this same thing, the http://www.homedepot.com. So you can just do all videos also. Like I said, if you're going to screw things up, this would limit that maybe. So I'll hit continue here. It's going to load, and this will take a little while to do. This probably won't take long because there weren't many videos, but it can take a while if you're doing a lot of videos. So it says selected. I want to hit all here. And it's not a bad idea to browse through these. If you have a lot of videos, it's going to take a while to look through, but maybe you'll catch something. So then it shows all the ones where it was not caught in. So if I scroll down, it says it was not found in these videos. So I just want to focus on these 6. And we have a filter so we can narrow that list down. And there's a little magnifying glass we can preview. So it's showing where it's going to change it. So next we can hit continue. So actually I'm going to copy this URL here while we're here, and I'll hit continue. It wants me to confirm. I'll say yes, do it. And I'll hit start. And now it does like 3 at a time. There we go. So this isn't the fastest process but it's way faster than human. So, you know, I was doing all 800 of my videos, changing some things on it, and it took a little while, but it worked. I did have some errors, and I'm not exactly sure why, but it listed them out over here. I think I had like 3 files that had an error, so I was able to click on those and manually change them. So it was very handy if you have errors. And also you can copy the video IDs into a file, and then you can go back and mess with them later. So you don't have to keep this window up forever. You can copy those videos out and then change them at your own leisure. So I'll hit done here, and now I'll open up a new window. I'll paste in that URL, and it didn't copy. Well, that's fine. So I'll search for Ryobi. I think this is one of the videos, so let's click on it. So here we have HTTPS under Home Depot, if this is one of them. I had a couple that did have HTTPS on them originally. So in that previous video I made this list, and all of the HTTP addresses are at the top, so I can look through those. But if I find any other things that I want to change, I can do that too. Like if, say, Home Depot changed their name to House Depot, you could go in and do a search and replace on that. So you can also remove things, like if say you were on Twitter and you delete your Twitter account and you want to remove that from your description. There's all sorts of things like that that you can do. So I think it's a very neat tool. Like I say, be very safe with it while you're using it. Back up ahead of time. And if you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.